Hello friends of La Huertina de Toni, welcome to another video where today we are going to learn about a very interesting plant for our ponds. I have brought my friend Jeroen from Viveros Betiber. I will leave a link to his nursery in the video description and he is going to explain all the needs of this plant and its uses in the pond. How are you, Jeroen?
Hello, Tony. Well, we're delighted to be here. Look, today I brought the papyrus, the Cyperus alternifolius, which is not the Egyptian papyrus. This is a papyrus that withstands the cold much better. I brought it here in a pot to plant in the pond with a larger size. And I also brought a sample of...
This is a bit of what you have in the nursery to send, right?
Correct. We send them both in pots, but we also send them bare-rooted to plant among gravel for water purification.
Well, the first step we need to know for this plant, we're going to talk about the care. As I said, Jeroen has been cultivating it for many years. The first step is to choose the right place. So let's go to the pond.
All right, let's go there. The first thing we need to do is choose the site. In this case, we are going to place the papyrus in the marsh plant area. So we understand each other. The area where the plant needs to be should have its feet waterlogged, which will give us some shade in this area. And with its roots, it will remove the nutrients, the nitrates, from the pond water. While I am planting, I will explain the needs of the papyrus. In this case, we are going to place it here in full sun. Although it would also tolerate some shade, it does not have a spectacular flowering. Rather, it forms an umbel, which will provide us with shade in the pond. The planting season is spring-summer. Although in temperate climates, we can plant it practically all year round. The maintenance it requires is in spring to cut it down to the ground so that new shoots come out and we have a spectacular plant. Don't worry if it freezes in your area because it's very normal for the plant to get burnt in winter. We solve that by pruning the plant in spring, cutting it down to the base so it sprouts new shoots in the summer season. As you can see, we don't have much soil here. The way to secure the plants will be with some soil we've obtained from the ground here and some round stones that will give a river effect, and with that we'll anchor them in place. This will also help the roots that develop to be in contact with the water and perform their functions, which I will talk about now. As I mentioned in the nursery, we have several formats. You have them in pots with soil or like this bare root pruned, which is ideal for placing without soil. In this case, we have it here and we place it here. We place a stone in front, and now we have it planted here. It will establish itself here without problems. The virtues of this plant and the benefits it will provide in the pond are that it will create a shaded area here. Its roots will remove nitrates from the water and prevent the proliferation of algae. At the same time, in aquatic animals will take refuge here. And as you can see, it's green and quite beautiful. It will give the pond an exuberant touch.
When planted at the edges of the pond test, this the papyrus helps stabilize the soil, preventing erosion of the banks thanks to its dense root system.
Moreover, in case you were worried, it is not an invasive plant. You have already seen how interesting papyrus is, especially for a natural pond like the one we want to set up here. I will leave a link to the general video where we are placing all the plants in this pond to turn it into a natural refuge for amphibians, fauna, and flora of our biodiversity. Really though, the papyrus, as you can see, is a plant that helps us eliminate algae, since it feeds on nitrates, right?
Correct.
As Jeroen has told us, it is a plant, and I have it in the other pond that requires very little maintenance. It is true that for me in Asturias, as he mentioned before, it dies in winter, but in spring it sprouts incredibly. So anyway, I'll leave in the video description, as I mentioned before, Jeroen's nursery, who is an incredible specialist in this type of plants, so you can check it out. And it's really a very interesting plant for our pond, right, Jeroen?
Great, a perfect plant to give it a green color practically all year round.
So that's it, garden friends. I hope you liked the video, especially that it was helpful. And we'll see you next Thursday on the La Huertina de Toni channel. See you later.